Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a flame. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most, and get up.
Well, good morning, everybody out there at Southern Fried Podcast Land. I'm Rob. That's Dave. We're starting your Friday off just right this morning. How you doing, Dave?
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy 55 years in one day, Robert.
Oh, you didn't have to bring. You could have gone the rest of the day without bringing that up. I'm still 39. Going out there telling everybody I'm 55 years old. You know good and well, my mama said she wasn't going to have no young and older than she was.
Well, technically, she never will. If you keep going by those years, I mean, you're never going to pass her up.
That's right. That's right. She was 39. Now, I got to stay at 39. That way I'm not older than she was. When we be the same age, she said that'd be all right.
Well, no, she'll still be older than you because you keep counting them.
No, I'm 39. I had people, somebody sent me a thing yesterday, called me an old goat. An old goat, Dave. They called me an old goat. Shame on me.
Are they saying by age or you look like a goat?
I think they were saying I look like a goat. Kind of hurt my feeling a little bit. And I think that person, and you know who you are, I think that person's actually older than I am. I'm quite sure of it.
Well, I put you on a horse with a Georgia hat on, cowboy hat on.
That's all right. I can live with that. I saw that. I can handle that. If y'all didn't see that picture, it was a good picture. He did a good job on that one. Hey, I think you even made me skinnier. Oh.
Yeah, that was a lot of work to get that part.
Hey. Whoa. Dude, it is way too early for that kind of.
Just send if you're awake.
Huh?
I'm just saying if you're awake.
I'm awake. I heard that. Oh my goodness, that was harsh. I don't even see that picture now. You must have took it down.
No, it's out there. I don't take stuff down. That's too much work. Now, Facebook might take it down, but I don't think
Facebook took it down. It was
I'm trying to get things up. I've usually got a boatload of stuff I want to put up, so I don't spend too much time taking something down. I did one day. Jen had posted this picture And I just forwarded it out. I don't know what happened. It had her whole picture file deck out of her phone. 1,700 plus pictures. Says, Dave, you pick it down. Yeah, I didn't notice it. I just forwarded her thing out, her posting.
1,700 pictures.
Yeah, you could just file through all of your pictures, and I don't know what was in there. I didn't take the time to look. I don't know that. I left that alone. She might have put up some personal pictures of her.
Oh,
that she didn't want out. That one I did take down.
Okay. Oh, blame you. I took that one. I probably would have been scared.
Somehow it attached. Well, think about every picture you got in your phone being on Facebook.
Dude, there's even pictures of my backside on my phone.
Well, it was all out there.
Well,
I don't know if anybody scrolled through it before I got it down, but we had it down within the hour. It was out there for almost an hour, I guess.
Did she say,
Pretty much. I was at work. I just had forwarded a bunch of stuff in the mornings, and I saw the picture of her. And I forwarded it. You know, it's a cute picture. I don't remember what it was now. I think it might have been 2 or 3 pictures, and I just looked at those 3 and sent it on. And then when she said, I went back and looked, and it said one of 1,722 or something like that.
Oh, she may have been trying on, she may have been trying on undergarments or something, trying to find something all cute and stuff. Take a picture of herself in the mirror. I mean, there ain't no telling what was on there. I mean, there's probably something like that on my phone where I try some underwear on or something, try to find something that looks nice,
Take a picture of yourself putting on your underwear. Come on, dude.
Well, I'm trying them on. Yeah. You want to see?
Hey, look at a mirror. I mean, come on. I know you got floor-length mirrors. You're doing the profile shots.
Well, yeah. Mm. But, when you're the clickbait, you have to take these extra steps, Dave.
You're taking
those full-length mirrors are okay. And everything.
You said you went commando anyway, so it won't matter.
Usually, a lot of times I do go commando. Any more questions?
Those pictures Facebook would have took down anyway.
The commando
most likely, and then struck you. I got struck on my Facebook. I didn't even. It's another one of those where I forwarded an article out that somebody had put up there about the Federalist, and I liked the quote, so I forwarded it out, and it's still on my phone. I can't get it to leave. It's down in my, all the deep recesses of Facebook where there's a little flag down there, and it's clear now. Everything's good. But back in November of 24, like a year ago, they said that they pulled it down because it violated their and they gave 2 reasons. It could possibly, they didn't say it could possibly have nudity. And one other thing, I thought, what the heck in the Federalist would be nude? I think they just struck it because they didn't like the picture. I swear, I don't think it had anything to do with that. They didn't like the conservative aspects of it's what it was. That's what I think. Yeah. But they struck me and said, you got to remove this. So, but it always sits out there. It's like in my file. It's always let me know that, yeah, you did something. We didn't like it. We took it down.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what had happened. I didn't notice it till months later. They even did that. Good grief. Yeah. And then if you don't understand our guidelines, click here and fully know what we will and will not do.
Look there. Hey, even made me skinny in that picture. Look at there. And I think I do on that shirt.
I don't know. That horse looks like it's straining a little bit.
Dude.
The eyes give it away. It's like, oh, this guy's heavy. Can we ride out from the sunset already?
Dude, that's not nice. What the heck? It's all that muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat anyway. It's the muscle. Knucklehead. Talking about horse straining. Oh.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. The horse ain't straining. You just have to hurt my feeling this morning.
You look like the Marlboro Man. Marlboro Man.
I ain't got a Marlboro hair out of my mouth there, so we don't look like no Marlboro man.
Well, that's what it looked like, the old
like
Marlboro, man.
Looks like a real man.
Well, actually, it looked like a basic man. I doubt you's Marlboro. You're probably basic.
I was
see.
Marlboro till I got $7 to pay.
You're probably basic menthol.
No to both. No to both, dude.
And you bite the end of the cigarette pack. You bite the end of the cigarette pack and tear the hole in the bottom instead of opening up a perfectly good top.
No, I don't do that. Oh, what the? You stereotyping us rednecks. We ain't gonna have it. You stop his hate speech this morning. What
you
the
carry
heck?
a cigarette in your ear? Do you carry a
I
cigarette
have.
in your ear?
I have. Behind my ear. You darn right I have. Now, if I don't get to finish it, I'll knock the cherry off of it, put it right behind my ear so I don't forget it.
Top of the cowboy hat? Just
No.
let right in that little canoe?
No, that's where you knock your ashes off. It's in the top of the cowboy hat. But you got to have one of them Crocodile Dundee hats. Them old 10-gallon hats that's got the little thingy up here, it don't work.
Yeah.
It's got to have like a round spot up there.
Hey, you were defending my friend from Bainbridge that lives up here now. We were talking about all the spots down there. I showed him some pictures of being down there, but he said you is South Georgia.
Yeah, I am South Georgia. You darn skippy.
He was Bainbridge, so he has a different view than Brunswick people.
Well, it's called Brunswick. They can't see good anyway, especially in the mornings. You must talk to her in the morning. They always squint in the morning because they ain't going to block that sunlight off it coming out over the ocean. I mean, and what the heck do they know about South Georgia anyway? They're too close to Savannah to know much about South Georgia. Oh, my gosh. I still can't believe that woman said I wasn't South Georgia. What the heck? I wish I knew who she was.
It was about 8 o'clock in the morning.
I wish I knew who she was. I'd add her as a friend on Facebook so I could block her. So what do you think about this, South Georgia? Boom. That's a South Georgia move right there. South GA, you go out and find somebody that ticked you off and add them to your friends list just so you can block them. There you go. There you get the last word in. Yeah. Now, I prove I'm South Georgia. Look at this move. So,
He said he did all his shopping in Tallahassee. He said, I didn't go to Alabama.
I did go to Alabama. It's fun to go to Dothan, okay? Dothan is a historic town. It's got a lot of really neat places. And growing up, we'd watch 3, 6, 9, 12, and 14 was public broadcasting. We'd hear all these commercials from Dothan, and everyone would be like, on the circle in Dothan, Alabama. And they do have a perfect circle that goes all the way around Dothan, and on the circle at the Dothan Houston County Farm Center this week. We're live from WWF Wrestling, and it was just amazing. All these old shops and stuff. That's, it's nostalgia. It is, but, and it's about, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes closer.
Yeah.
And they got everything you need in Dothan. But Tallahassee, dude, there's a reason why people go to Tallahassee versus Albany or Dothan. It's a beautiful city, dude. It really is. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, just go right through Tallahassee. Now, you're going to stop at about, I don't know, 8,000 or 9,000 red lights on your way through.
I've been in Tallahassee.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of rednecks out there that think they know how to drive that don't. But don't you honk a horn at them. Ooh, but it is a beautiful town. And they're still doing a lot of work down there. So, I mean, You know, it is.
I spoke at a church in Tallahassee.
Yeah. It ain't like Atlanta. You know, Atlanta, they're always working on something, doing some road construction or doing some this and doing some that, and they can't just stay off them roads, you know, fix it and leave it alone.
That's Chattanooga.
Well,
We forever have orange cones.
Yeah.
We have been with orange cones for the last 20 plus years. We've never not on the interstate system here, never not had orange cones. They just keep moving and multiplying.
Maybe one of the reasons why is, you know, we got I-10 right there at Tallahassee, you know, but it runs just on the north side of Tallahassee. And the Tallahassee's kind of grown out to the south, and there's some to the north of it, but, you know, for the most part, it's grown out south of I-10. And so it doesn't run right through the middle of it. You know, you have to take your exit to get off for Tallahassee, but you're right there in Tallahassee as soon as you get off of it. And it's just, and people use it as a tool to navigate Tallahassee. It's amazing.
I-10, there's a lot of police videos of chases on I-10.
Yeah. Well, you know, them rednecks come from the panhandle of Florida. And I imagine most of those videos are from Tallahassee West.
I see them all the time. Chase down I-10.
You're on the Santas in the background doing the play calling. You know, it's amazing. I do think that what I saw of the No Kings rally at the Capitol building in Tallahassee was amazing too. One sign, and it was a little sign. It was only about like that. It was hung over. That was it.
Oh, they're going to be protesting again, I'm sure. They'll be mad at the president for knocking out the East Wing to build a big ballroom. They're mad about that. They said, you didn't go through proper channels. What are you doing?
He's destroying history.
He said, we paid for it. You didn't cost a dime.
Right. And literally, some of these Democrats are saying, you're destroying history. Well, for the last 10 years, they've been trying to rewrite it.
What's going to really make them mad, and you know it's coming. The biggest painting that ever has been or will be in the White House will be him.
Yeah, he's already planning on it, dude. You know he is.
It's going to be in the ballroom. It's going to have to be somehow that it will be. They can't move it. He'll find some way that they can't move this thing for 100 years.
Dude. You know what it's going to say at the bottom of that picture, don't you? There's going to be a plaque. And he's already planned this out. This is why he's doing this. And he's after that reaction, you know. And on the plaque at the bottom, it's going to say the Trump Ballroom. Yes, they had to build a big room big enough to hold them.
Who knows? Maybe he'll have a crown on.
Oh, they had to build a big room big enough to hold his balls. And the only other person that might have balls big enough to go in there and hang out with him is Maxine Waters.
Oh, Tom Holman.
Yeah, Tom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm a fan.
I got this list this morning. The first 10 should be pretty easy. The second 10, we'll see how you do on it. So 10 things every driver should have in their car. Legit things every driver should have in the car.
A gun.
That's not listed, although it should be. But every driver can't have a gun.
Oh, that's true. But insurance card.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like for emergencies and stuff.
Oh,
so, that's a given. That's a given. Things you need
in your car.
In your car for maintenance of said vehicle as you travel about.
In case of emergency.
Yeah.
Well, you need one of them road flares or them little triangle things in case you break down on the side of the road.
Well, that's part of your flashlight kit. So you can say flashlight flare. You're going to have some way when the dark of the night when you break down to shine the light to get that bolt loose or whatever. So that was number 7 on the list.
Okay. You need to have a tool kit.
Yeah, there's a toolkit. That's it. That's another one.
You need a knife.
And you could call it a screwdriver kit or wrenches, but yeah.
You need a knife to cut your seatbelt with in case you get pinned in the car.
Yeah, that'd be good. That's part of the kit. Probably kit. Well, you could call it the multi-tool or pocket knife. They list that together. So both would probably be in a pack there. You need both of them.
I would say some extra gas, but it's not safe to drive around with gas in your car.
No.
So fix a flat.
Fix a flat, tire repair kit, whatever you want to call it. That's got to be in there. Absolutely.
You better have your registration and all that stuff up in there too, because they want to see that if you get pulled over in a lot of states.
Well, this ain't pullover. This is like you broke down or something.
You better have a gun. Because some of these idiots out there trying to pull over and help you, you might want to just shoot them.
Every driver can't have a gun, though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then get a big machete or something, a knife, a spear, a bow and arrow. I watched that Walking Dead thing. That guy did a lot of damage with that crossbow. I'm just saying,
you need a first aid kit in your car.
First aid kit or rag.
You might get hurt. You got to have a jack. I mean, you got to have a jack if you're going to change a tire.
You better have a lug wrench too.
You got to have the lug wrench for that. That's part of that kit. Another good one, and people don't do this. They ask all the time at Walmart when I'm there, and we don't carry them for this purpose, but jumper cables. And most people don't, but you need them.
Yeah.
You don't need them till you need them, but when you need them, because a lot of people give you a jump, but they won't have cables because they don't carry them either. They'll say, "Well, if you get some, I'll jump you off."
Yeah. I'll tell you something else that wouldn't hurt to carry around with you either is a jug of water.
Well,
not to drink, not to drink, but a lot of times you get a hole in your radiator or something, and your car starts running hot. You just got to make it to the gas station.
I use the antifreeze jug after I've filled up, replayed. I fill that up and I keep that. I've always kept those in my car because I got trapped one time at 21. My radiator ran hot. I didn't have any water, so ever since that day, I've always carried a little extra water, just enough.
And you can also use the Red Dawn method on that. If y'all haven't seen the original Red Dawn. They actually, with Patrick Swayze and all them, when they got the radiator shot and how they put water in there.
Oh, yeah.
They had to go.
They list a tire pressure gauge, which is not bad because you could have your tires overly inflated if the pump you're using to put air in maybe don't have your regulator gauge. You don't know how much you're putting in. You might be running around with 60 pounds of pressure. So I could see that one. They also list, believe it or not, duct tape.
Hey, look, if you can't fix it, duck it. You can't duck it. Well, we'll just let that stop right there.
Yeah, so some tools, screwdrivers, duct tape,
wrenches.
And your jumper cables, flashlights, knives, multi-tools for those odd jobs. That's what that's for. The duct tape, the jumper cables.
You never know when you need to catch a duck.
You never know. And so, but then there's other ones you might need. And so I have a little list of those things.
I'd say the first one would be lipstick. Because you never know when you got to talk your way out of a ticket.
Well, that is not on the list, but we could add it. First thing they list is a rubber chicken. This is for when you're at stoplights and you want to have some fun with the driver beside you who's looking at you with a Brunswick kind of eye. You just squeeze the chicken. It makes a noise. You squeeze it at them and laugh and drive off. And they're sitting there trying to figure out what just happened.
I'll tell you something else you need. Need about 20 kazoos. Someone's exhaust pipe, duct tape them in. That's where you use that duct tape. And when they go take off,
They say,
hey, you could also take that rubber chicken and let it kind of half hang out of your trunk, shut up in the trunk or your hatchback or whatever. Just kind of let the head flap in the wind.
That come in handy.
Yeah.
They say you need a fake mustache kit. That's for when you accidentally cut somebody off for the disguise at the next light. And you go, no, speak English.
I can see that.
I mean,
okay. There have been times.
Is it the same guy? He's got a mustache now. He cut us off. I know it was him.
I know it was him.
English.
Wait a minute. Here, see. Wasn't me.
That's it.
Glasses. Couldn't have been him.
They say you need a roll of bubble wrap. That's for if you're just stressed out, you got something you can pop, or you might want to bubble wrap somebody's car. They cut you off. You don't hurt it. You just bubble wrap it up a little bit and leave it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine somebody coming out of the store, their car's bubble wrapped, and there's like 10 kids around the car popping all the bubble wrap? Well, it'd be 5 kids and 5 adults.
Yeah. You know what else you need? And this is an 80s thing. You need some of that shoe polish. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And you go out and ride on people's cars with it. I don't know how to park. I make love to small furry farm animals. There's all kind of stuff you can ride on people's cars, you know, and it would just be amazing.
You need a Mr. Microphone or something like it so you can sing at other drivers that are staring you down. You just start.
Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Hey, we'll be back to pick you up later.
Yeah.
And now to sing the next top 10 hit is Mr. Driver. What you got? They would floor it, man.
Smell my fart, my stinky, smelly fart. I just don't think you'll understand. Because if you smell my fart, my stinky, smelly fart, you might blow up and hurt yourself. Ooh.
To calm your road rage person down that wants to approach your car, but you don't want to be deadly. So you're not going to pull out the weapon. You're not going to, knife them or anything, or even hit them over the head with a tire wrench. You need your can of silly string so you can just spray. It will cause them to try to get out from the maze of the silly string. And by the time they're, extracted from it, you're gone. I think that's a great idea. It'd be like, idea. How many times are you going to say F me? And the guy says, I'm going to beat you. About that time, you just pull out the can. Shh.
I got another thought for you on that too. And this is totally going Rodney Carrington on this. If someone's coming to your car and they're all road raging, they're ready to whoop your butt, strip. Take off all your clothes. Nobody wants to fight a naked man.
I don't know. They might be a perv madman.
Well, I didn't say do it in Ohio. Definitely don't do it in Ohio. All right, because you got Steve and James up there, and you strip there because you don't want your butt whooped. Your butt ain't gonna get whooped; it's gonna get pounded.
Don't be saying pounded. That don't.
Well, you better have something to moisten up with.
A backup. This would be a jar of glitter, and just tell some glitter and drive off, because they're not going to chase you with all that glitter on. They're not going to jump back in their car with all that.
You know it's going to get all over their car, whether they try to brush it all off or not.
I know
it's going to get all over their car. That would be amazing.
It's a beautiful thought.
That jar of glitter,
and it's got to be that sparkly kind. I mean,
shining. Yeah, not regular glitter. It's got to be that stuff that it looks like a disco inferno has thrown up on you.
Dude goes to work and everybody goes, what the heck happened to you?
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no dude go sit there and go, oh, I got hosed by some little old lady with a bunch of glitter.
I was road raging, and I went to cut this little old lady out. She threw a quart jar of glitter at me.
Yeah.
Drive away. Smiley wave, boys. Smiley wave.
I think that for those times you need a little extra assistance, you don't want to be deadly. I'm for the trunk monkey. I'm for having that.
Yes. The trunk monkey was, oh my gosh. Those were the funniest commercials ever. I loved every one of those. The trunk monkey theft recovery device,
You just keep talking to him. I'm sorry, sir. Did I cut you off? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. Just, I hope you're having a better day. And about that time, yeah, wham.
They haul him and throw him
the
in
monkey's
the
going like,
Looks like Clyde off every which way but loose. Oh,
flips the dude off as he's getting off the ground as you spin out.
Yeah. I like the glitter idea. I like it better than I do the silly string. Dude, have a good. I may look into just starting carrying glitter when we go riding around somewhere. You ain't even got to throw it on them. If they pull up beside you and they're giving you the stink eye or whatever, and they got their window up, just the glitter the window.
It would instantaneously change the dynamic of the conversation. I'll guarantee you.
I mean, but you can't just. The thing with that though, you can't just. You got to do it with flair, dude. Get out of the car and take your jar of glitter. Like say it's your jar of glitter, and you just woo, and just swing it everywhere. And do it on their windshield too. Make them have to turn their windshield wipers on to move the glitter. That would be hilarious watching it.
I love it.
Some spray adhesive first would be appropriate in some circumstances. Because if you spray that spray adhesive out there, then you throw that glitter, it's going to stick. And then they go with their windshield wiper. It did not move. Oh, that would be amazing. You get away then because it gets you out their windshield.
Have like a stop sign on a stick thing, but it doesn't have a stop sign on it. It has something that says something like
Glitter
I am a what do they call that when you're from another country and you're I have diplomatic immunity. The car behind me has all the weapons. And they look back at that car because they will.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Speed up.
You just drive away.
The guy's walking up, stop! I have diplomatic immunity with an arrow. The car behind me. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. Or you just have a sign that says, especially if you're a guy, just have a sign that says, my 300-pound boyfriend's behind me. Just anything to make him look, and then you just drive away. I know Steve has used that before.
And there is Steve.
And speaking of Steve, I have something for the list of emergency car stuff that most people don't think about. Teddy bears. If you get into a fender bender, some kids get freaked out. It'll make life so much easier.
Truth.
Well, that is very thoughtful.
That is very true.
That is very thoughtful. But I think Dave has the better idea to avoid the whole situation with glitter. If you throw glitter on somebody, they're not going to want to fight you. And they're definitely not going to chase you down because they're going to try to get that glitter off before they get back in their car.
Can you imagine?
And then it's not going to work. And you're going to have glitter everywhere.
Can you imagine some dude's got the wife beater on? It's the middle of summer. It's like 103 in the shade. And you throw the freaking glitter on it?
It's got to be gold glitter, too. It's got to be gold.
This dude can't get it off, man. He's going to have to go take a shower.
He's
it's
all
going to take him half a day.
He's all sweaty and everything else, got his wife beater on. And he's just caked in glitter. And he's, either on his way home to his wife or he's on his way to work. And he's trying to get out of his car and show his butt. And you have just doused him with a quart jar of golden glitter. Either way, hey, you got some splaining to do.
What happened to you, man?
Could you imagine if you went into your job, Steve, and you had road rage and somebody had just doused you with a quart jar of glitter? Can you imagine how you explain that at work? Your boss walk up to you. Mr. Steve, are you having some issues this morning at the blacksmith shop?
Oh, it's funny.
The silly string is good. Don't get me wrong. Silly string was the first thing, but I think the glitter, golden glitter, it's got to be golden too. Because you want something that's going to attract some attention. Little flecks of gold all over somebody, they're going to stop and look. People are going to look at them. You know they're going to look at it. It's going to get in their hair. Oh,
in the background, they're going to hear some kid go by and go, "Hey, look, all the pretty glitter."
Mommy, some little girl, can I get some of that glitter to go on my dolly? Those are brass shavings, boss, not glitter. No. You're not going to be able to hide behind no brass shavings on this. We're talking about a quart jar, dude. You're talking about 1.5 pounds of glitter, probably. And they have flung it all over you.
And if they're in a convertible, even the better, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They got the top down. It's like they're pulled up right beside you. Got the sunglasses on, the wraparounds, wife beater. All like, "Hey, what's the big deal?" And you go, "Hey."
He said, "Yeah, I was working hard on that brass." Yeah, I'll just say it. Yeah, Dave, this is pure genius. I am going to start carrying around a quart jar of golden glitter. The cop comes up to write you a ticket. You go, "Hey."
Another option to totally throw them off track would be some of that bubble stuff, that you can blow the bubbles and like massive amounts. I don't mean just like a 1 or 2. I mean just bubbles everywhere. That would freak people out, man. Be like, what the heck?
Yeah, if they think of you playing Lawrence Welk in your car. Probably in the back seat.
We have a very nice selection for you tonight.
And if the cops get after you, turn on the bubble machine and roll the windows down. It's the bubble screen. Oh, Lord of mercy.
All you need is a distraction. It only takes, a second to throw some jerk, off your trail, and then you get out of town. And that glitter idea, they're not going to jump back in their car with that glitter on. They're just not going to do it. No, man. Nobody's going to do that.
Another thing that I learned off playing Mario Kart, and you should keep this in your car, is a banana peel. And you let them get up to your window, you throw that banana peel between them and their car, and you start to pull off. And when they go to run back into get in their car, they're going to slip on that banana peel. And it's going to take them a while to get up, and you're going to have time just to drive on. Banana peel. Learn that off Mario Kart. It'll work.
Another idea would be to have a mask, one of the million masks that are useless out there now, have one on and throw it on real quick and say, "I'm sorry I cut you off. They've called me into the hospital. They have found I have something. I've got to hurry and get there. They say it's pretty contagious." If you would like to talk about this more, you'll have to come to the CDC headquarters for our town.
No, dude. You put that mask on, this big burly guy comes running up there with his wife beater and everything. And you got that mask on. He's like, you just look at him and go, "I'm sorry I cut you off. I'm contagious right now. But, I may be fixing to die. And I would like a moment of passion before then. Will you give me a kiss?" Whoa, back up, dude. I mean, you're looking at getting out of a fight. I mean, you don't care. I mean, you say whatever. I mean, have fun with it. You know, make it to where they're laughing so hard they can't fight you.
You call yourself the Celtic blacksmith. I'm the Celtic blacksmith. I'm sorry.
That was below the belt. I mean, right out of left field. And you just threw the Celtic blacksmith under the bus. I mean, you came from the opposite side of the ring and just body slammed him, a running body slam.
Dude, you just talked about him and James getting naked in the car, dude. Come on.
He said he wasn't even paying attention to me. They don't care about me talking about him and James getting naked together in a car. He ain't me. He ain't even worried about that. He wasn't even on here when I was talking about that. You know. We love the Celtic blacksmith. Hey, y'all go give him a like and a follow over there on that Half Pipe Forge Live. He's a good guy. And you know, we piled on him pretty hot and heavy, but he does not mind piling it back on us. And, you know, we could take it. We dish it out, but we can take it. That a lot like him and James does. You know, James dishes it out. Steve can take it. You know, so I mean, they can verbally get on us and pick on us, and we pick on them back. You know, there's a lot of give and take in a good relationship, especially in Ohio.
That sounded bad.
It sounded bad, but it wasn't bad. So, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, now you done went over to West Virginia with the bad.
That's another thing you can have if you're riding around. And you can have the emergency inflatable blow-up doll that you just pull like a little string that inflates, and you have it in the seat beside you. And you say, "I'm sorry for cutting you off, sir, but here, take my woman." You are his now. Be gone.
You say that, and you hand him a leash and it's got a goat attached to the other end. It would be amazing. Take my woman. Yeah, but it don't mean the same thing down here as it does up there in Ohio. We don't write stuff like that on bathroom walls down here.
Yeah, what are you doing, Steve? We don't do stuff like that. Come on.
What kind of bathrooms are you going to? What? In Ohio, bathrooms are the same thing as dating sites?
Are you the crap house poet?
Yeah.
Come on, Steve.
Come on, man. I mean, what do? Go up there and write your ex-girlfriend's phone numbers on the wall and stuff like that? Your sisters, and just have fun. Yeah, Jake, look here, Jake. I got coffee. Watch this.
Don't be doing that man like that. He's over there in Mississippi. He don't know.
There once was a man from Nantucket. What are you talking about, Steve? You talking about James again? James is not from Nantucket. He's from Alabama. And you better really watch the next words that you put up on the screen, because he's from Alabama. I'm just saying. He said, by the way, last day to enter Steve's giveaway. Oh.
Well, Steve better throw that address in here, that link, something. Gotta have it.
He's driving. He can't throw that in there.
Oh, he does everything while he's driving.
That's what James said. I'm sorry, Steve. It just popped out. And you're probably trying to put that address in and do a smart-ass comment back to me at the same time, and it's not working. So for y'all that's going to try to put down his address for this giveaway, I am sorry, because I just messed him all up. Because it's going to come out www.robsadick or something.
Another thing you carry in the car would be the Magic 8-Ball. And they say, "Hey, bud, what's up? What do you got to say about that movie you just made?" You say, "Hang on, let me consult." You shake the 8-Ball up. "Oh, here you go." That's my response.
Do you know how fast you were going? Answer not clear. Hey, Rob, what do you think about people are now getting 1-year non-compete clauses in their contracts?
That depends on who you're working for.
Yeah, and
what your position is.
Jake, I know it's hard, but we're having a pick on Steve and Dave moment this morning in WWE. We know you're going to wrestling, and we're picking on Steve and Dave this morning. Help me pick on Steve and Dave. That's what you don't change it. Oh
no, if you want to do something, Jake, just make another cartoon character of Rob with Taylor Swift's head.
Dude, don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Steve needs a haircut. Whoa.
Oh, go, Jake. Yeah. Yes. Steve, you need to get a haircut. You look like a girl running around with that long hair. Look like a girl, just like Jason Momoa. Y'all both look like girls.
You can't pick on me.
Pick on Dave. You pick on Dave all the time. Ask him what your damn stickers are. All you got to do is say, "Dave, where's my stickers?"
and I go, "They're right here." He can't risk my job. That's right. He knows where his bread is buttered from.
It ain't on them stickers. He said, "I'll keep my hair. Thank you very much." Tell him he needs a haircut. His mama dresses him funny.
I want to know, is it really his hair, or did he get a horse's mane and just, clip some hair together and kind of hang it off the back of his head? I mean, I'm just wondering, is it really his hair? It might be extensions. You see them gals going through the store and they got hair hanging all the way down the floor, but it's not really their hair.
Extensions.
Maybe Steve's got hair extensions. I don't know that that's his hair. But there was that one video where he's lounging across the couch. I think he had his hair down that day. So maybe it is his hair. I don't know.
Oh. Hey, Rob, you need a hair transplant. Just one, Jake. Just a hair. I'm going to transplant it from my buttock, and I'm going to put it right here. So it's a butt hair. And I'm going to name that hair. I'm going to name it Jake. Take that, Jake. Tell me I need hair transplants. Celtic Blacksmith said, "I have hair extensions, but not on my head." Oh, you got them on your back. Ladybird. I don't know who needs to know this morning, but there is a new season of King of the Hill out there. It's on Hulu. And they have gone to Saudi Arabia and come back. And Bobby's all grown up, and he's working at this restaurant and everything. And he gets this girlfriend at the same point in time, and he gets him and his dad end up going to this training camp thing at the Dallas Cowboys stadium, and they're having all this bonding, and his girlfriend's there, and she gets mad at Jerry Jones because he fired her dad, and it's a long convoluted story. But anyway, Hank and Bobby are trying to get to Jerry Jones, so Hank could tell him this great play he's got. He thought it would really help their offense. And they sneak into Jerry Jones's office because they thought it was him that they saw walking in it from the outside, but it was her. And they walk in just in time to see her taking a crap on Jerry Jones's picture. And it goes, and you hear Hank Hill in the background. Oh, I laughed. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Maybe it was because of after that, you get Jerry Jones up there and he's on the phone. He said, "It happened again." And Hank Hill says, "Well, he'll fire anybody. He even fired the great Tom Landry."
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Don't remind me. I bought clips of it. Bobby and Connie are seeing each other, and Connie's mom and dad are divorced, and they don't want to tell people." Yeah. No, that's not the way that went down. You're sidetracked. Dale put up a camera on it and it aired it out live in front of everybody. No, it's just that one part there. You have to watch it. There's a lot more to it. Dude, these ones are funny, and that was just one show. Just one show. Come on. Oh, Dad, blame it. Now I'm going to be talking like this here for a while because we have new episodes for me to pick out and go through and get material on. It's amazing. Yeah, Bill, well, no, he's not 600 pounds. He was big, but, Hank helped him.
We're going to get Jake some new glasses.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, Steve, and it's amazing, dude. I thoroughly enjoyed it. King of the Hill was an awesome show anyway, but now it's just So, in the long and short, Jake, you sidetracked me. Dadgummit. Start talking about King of the Hill and got me going there with the Ladybird thing. You sidetracked me. We're picking on Dave and Steve. We're not picking on me. We're not reminding everybody that I'm 55 plus 1 day. All right. By the way, my streams are about to get better. Splurge. Oh, hey, you watch your language, sir. You watch your language. Don't be throwing them splurge words out there. What in the world? Splurge. Oh, you're talking about financially. Okay. Good morning, Harry. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. We're picking on Dave and Steve this morning, guys. So y'all help me. Just jump right on in there and let's get this party started here. I can't believe we're picking on Dave and Steve, and Jake said I needed hair transplants. We're picking on Dave and Steve. What the heck? What do I look like, Dave and Steve? I'm way too good looking to be confused with either one of them two. My goodness. I don't have the long flowing locks of Steve or the girly jawbone structure of Dave. What? Jake says, Dave, why is this TV not working? Did you accidentally throw a ball in the house again?
The TV works fine. My laptop, I was having to do an update, and so I just left it off because I didn't think you wanted to see update going on in the background. So it's fine. No throwing balls. My dad would get on to me for that, so I never did that.
Oh.
But if I was going to do it, I would throw it to Mississippi and hit your TV.
Ooh. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, but I am much better looking now than I was in my 30s. Okay? And I'll just go ahead and tell you, you can't bring me down. You can't do it. I know I'm the clickbait. All right? We got to have something to draw people onto this show with raw sex appeal and manly good looks. And you're right. I do avoid my own reflection at times because it just blinds me. Because all this good looking wrapped up in this package right here, it's amazing. And, I know there's some jealousy, and I know you have that long flowing mane of hair, and you get out of the water and you do the whole flash dance thing. I'm just saying. Yeah, throw it to North Georgia to hit my TV, Dave.
What?
He said he was going to throw it to North. Said he wants you to throw your ball to North Georgia so it hits my TV. And he said, "Wait a minute, Rob, North or South?" And I'm in North. If you're going to be throwing TVs. Oh no, you didn't, Steve. That is rude. He said, "I got to throw that out there." And so I never said you weren't clickbait, Bob, but that's because people see the thumbnail and say, "Whoa, Dave's interviewing Sloth from the Goonies." Hey, you guys. It's not nice. liked it. It was funny, but it wasn't.
Let it be known now, I would never interview Rob on anything. It wouldn't work.
Why not?
Because it would be the hardest interview to ever do. I would never do that.
I think you should interview me sometime. I really do. I think it would be a committed goal.
I think Jake should interview you.
No. No, his topics would go all over the place. He can't stay on topic.
Neither can you.
I can too. I mean, I'm dishing out on you and Steve this morning.
You have a spastic brain.
Huh?
You have a spastic brain. You could never stay on topic.
I do in the mornings. I do. It's because I don't feel good in the mornings usually.
It would be like trying to interview Meatloaf or something. I mean, you can't do that. You can't. Their brains go just crazy. Can't do it.
Steve said, Rob, was Chunk fun to work with? When you found One-Eyed Willie's ship, how did you feel? I felt enthused, dude. I was very excited. I felt very accomplished. And I drove One-Eyed Chili's. I piloted One-Eyed Willie's ship right out of that cove, and I sailed off into the sunset. Then I went to live with Chunk. When Chunk grew up, we got married and had little fat babies, I guess. I don't know. Go to patriotmobile.com and use code cornbread. Actually, Dave needs money. He's got medical bills he has to pay. Jay.
I do not.
He's working on getting Jake, quit being bossy. If we want to read the comment, we're going to read the comment. If we don't want to read the comment, we don't need you to tell us, please read my last comment. Well, if we don't want to read it, well, if we don't want to, I know, we all know, it's hurtful. You tell Dave he's got it. Tell everybody that Dave's got medical bills because he got to pay for that facelift so it can be pretty like me. He don't need to hear that. He already knows it. But, dude.
I am what I am by the grace of God.
That's right. By the grace
I would never, ever, ever do that.
I ain't saying I would never do it, but if something happened, but I'm poor. So I'd have to find somebody to do my facelift that's like in a back alley somewhere.
Nah, you wouldn't be doing a facelift. You'd be doing a breast reduction.
Only from my back, booby. Only for my back booby. I had to have a booby surgically made for my back. It's for dancing.
Oh.
Now
that is one more way that a person could really get away out of a jam if there was road rage. If it was a female and she had 3.
Yes.
And she flashed those. What dude is going to continue to be mad at that point? He's not going to know what to say.
And what officer is going to continue writing a ticket? They're not. What even if it's a female officer, they're going to be like, that is so cool, girlfriend.
I'm not going to tell you what I do for a living, Jake. It's a mystery.
Yeah. And I ain't going to tell you what I do either. I hurt. I am sexy for a living. That's all y'all need to know. I got all this sexiness wrapped up in this one big ball of clickbait. Oh. All right. Well, it is 7:00. Dave has to take the kids to school and get to work. I got to get going with my sexiness for the day. So y'all have a great, Friday. Oh, sorry. Ooh, too much coffee this morning. Miss Elizabeth and I should be on at lunchtime. And then if she's not subbing today, if she is subbing, then she won't be on. I'll be there at lunchtime either way. So, and we'll see you tonight at 8 Eastern Standard Time for Front Porch Talking. I got to get a hold of Miss Shavina and make sure because this is the week she's supposed to be there. I got to get a hold of her. And if she can't make it, it'd be all right. But we'll still continue on. We'll have Front Porch Talking at 8 Eastern Standard tonight. Hopefully we'll have a monkey farm update and elections update and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of hinky stuff going on. Imagine that. It's Decatur County. I'm sorry. I just went on a big, long ramble there. Jake, do you even know what we do on the lunchtime show? You don't even know what we do on the lunchtime show. I don't think you could fill in for Miss Elizabeth. Are you saying you could take Miss Elizabeth's place? Jake, you're going to make her cry. Oh. All right. You guys have a great, wonderful day. Dave, you got to take before we take off? I'm sorry. I went on a big ramble there.
No, we'll see you tonight. I did enjoy the history show last night. Wow. Just a lot of information, and look forward to exploring more of the history. So if you didn't catch it, it's out there, and tune in next week. Y'all have a great Friday.
Yes, y'all did. We will see y'all later.
Get up, pray up, coffee up.